Good afternoon. I'm only going to do my eyes today. I might come back on and finish, but we have to do a first impression. I'm so excited. I got two shades. Already I will say it runs very yellow warm. Very. It does state that it's a very shifting. Let me go get the exact verbiage for y'all. But it's flexible. I believe that was the verbiage, flexible, but let me double check that. So I'm going to try this out. There are the light reflecting particles. You can see them there. That's fun. I'm going to do eyes here. I'll go do the first impression, and I'm going to post that first impression tonight. And then while I already have it on, I'm going to do a wear test. Yes, that was the correct word. I just went and checked the last post on Makeup by Mario's page. It's called, they're saying that they're just very, very flexible. So hopefully that's true. I did swatch them on my hand last night, but I haven't, tried it yet. So we shall see. I'm so excited. So excited. But for now, let's just do a really classic-y, pretty eye look. And then again, I'll hop off and I'll film that, and then I'll come back and finish bronzer and all that. So I'm actually going to fix my hair later. We're actually going to go out to dinner. I'm very excited. Dinner on a Tuesday. Out of control. But we're not dealing with that right now. We're just going to put this back up in a clip, and then I'll brush it and put some rollers in it and be on my merry way. But for right now, whatever that is going to be enough. Let's start with clean canvas, of course. Just want to make sure it's nice and even on the brush. It's kind of important for you to see how much I'm picking up. Everyone's napping, Douglas and Jean. Douglas is my doggy. And Jean is my extra large orange cat. He's actually not overweight. He's just extra large. And he snores. Very loudly. So I used these palettes a little while ago and I absolutely love them. So I just went and found them again. I actually adore Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadow formula. It is absolutely fantastic. I don't use it a lot because I know it's very spicy priced. But it is absolutely fantastic. Also, we're going to try one of these. I think we'll try out this one today. I just got these. I've never tried these. Also Charlotte Tilbury. But y'all know how much I love the formula. Wait for it. Look at that. We're going to use this one, not today because I'm going very simple. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to use that one. And also this one. Look at this. Oh wow, these are stunning. These are the hypnotizing pop shots. Also look at the packaging. Isn't that so pretty? I'm excited. So we'll start with these though. So this one is the Pillow Talk Dreams, and it's a little bit more red pink. Let's start with this one. I think we're going to do a little bit of a spotlight situation. Remember, creasing is completely normal with this eyeshadow base until it's set with the actual eyeshadow. So just smooth that out with the C31. Now we have our eyeshadow here, and I'm just going to go ahead and start to press that here, bring it up this way. I want it to be very soft. I say that and then I'll end up absolutely feral. I picked up 2 more swipes of the shadow, bring it out this way. I'm going to try to not overcomplicate this. This is a really good way to just do a little bit different look if you're very used to just, some warmth in the crease. Doing this is a really fun way to get another look. Press it there. So I'm taking the same shade. I'm just going to keep building that up. That's looking good. And I mentioned it yesterday, but I also want to mention that this formula of mattes is also a very delicate formula. That is not a bad thing. We just adjust our technique. And I go at things a lot of times, even if I know that the eyeshadow isn't as fragile, I go at things very delicate. I think it's part of my style. So pressing and just kind of taking your time with this particular formula, sorry for stuttering, I'm still a little stuffy, but really taking your time with this formula to transition it is the key because it's just a very delicate, soft formula. So let's just take the side of the brush and just continue to soften the top part. I'm not really going through here as much. I'm more going above and transitioning and softening the top part of that shadow. We'll add some more, but let's just smooth this out a little bit first. Isn't that pretty? I will say these are also such a smooth formula. I love them. Love. So now we're gonna hop over to the Pillow Talk. This is just the original Pillow Talk. We'll do a couple taps in there and we'll press this above our darker shade to transition. Isn't that pretty? I love these tones on my eyes because it brings out a lot of the, I guess, hazel that's in there, even though they're very dark brown. The eyeshadow just kind of transforms them. You'll see once we're done here. Especially if I add a little bit more of a plummy purple, it's gonna be good. I feel like a lot of times what can confuse us is not knowing that every brand of eyeshadow is a different formula. It's a different texture. It takes a different technique. And that's one of the reasons I have for many years been able to make just about any eyeshadow palette work. Because once you understand the texture, and you know what? Sometimes it helps by even touching it. You can really feel that difference. You can see how it just really clings to the finger. You can see how it sits. And I know this seems very advanced, but it's not. Trust me, if I could figure that out, you could figure that out. So just kind of compare your eyeshadows and that'll tell you how intense you can be if you can swipe. This one I really and truly, no matter what, I do not recommend swiping with this particular formula or a pastel like I was talking about yesterday. Back into the original Pillow Talk, let's grab the lighter shade here. And I'm just going to press that towards the inner part here. Look at that nice blend. Press it here. And then I'm not gonna press across really here into the crease. I wanna leave that open. But I like the idea, I'm gonna pick up just one more tiny tap. I like that idea of pushing that through here. Yeah. That's nice. Now let's switch to an E27 because we wanna do very tiny shading. Tiny shading, that sounds cute. Let's grab it in the center of the brush. And from here, I just want to shade. That's fun. And then I want to shade. I picked up the same amount, and then I want to shade over here, but really just on the lid. Maybe out of that fold, just a little bit out of that fold, not too much. Now let's take whatever base is left here. Just a nice little tippy tap, because remember, shimmer really, really needs something to cling onto, and this base is very tacky. And while that doesn't look blended, that's okay. We're not there yet. Now, which color are we using? Let's use this one. I feel like this one's where it's at. So again, this is the one I already showed you. The shade is Diamond Eyes. So let's grab that on our C30. This is basically your fingertip, but better, only because we're gonna have a lot more precision with this. So let's go ahead and press and pull. That is beautiful. I'm gonna layer it up. I didn't know how much to grab. I also don't want a ton of fallout, and I could tell by all of this around here that it's more of a pressed glittery situation. So I wanna make sure that I'm in control at all times. I'm also going to leave a little gap here. And when I say here, I mean at the lash line, because I'm going to do some kind of liner. That is so pretty. And then we'll start to feather a little bit over this way. Upward. And then, of course, over here as well. It's important for you to continue to watch a little bit how I'm moving this where I want it. So I want most of it to be extreme in the center of the lid. And then from there, I want it to be very see-through when I bring it over this way and when I bring it over this way. And then I want just a little bit to peek out above the fold, just so it kind of grabs the light. These are really pretty. It's gorgeous. Now I've taught you this before, but you know what? I just feel like going into the new year, we just need to talk about things, even if we've talked about them before. I'm gonna grab that shade and I'm just gonna tap it over this way a little bit, and that just gives the most beautiful blend. We forget about transitioning, even if it's inward. Beautiful. All right, listen, I got the Charlotte Tilbury Advent Calendar, and then they also sent over some more goodies, so we're Charlotte Tilbury partying today. So I'm actually trying things I've never tried before. I'm having a lot of fun. This is nice and creamy. This is a brown liner. I noticed that I'm really trying. Over here, I was able to go on top of the lash line, but over here, I don't want it to kind of come up too high here into my fold. So a lot of times coming from underneath, you'll get a nice smudgy look, but with more control. You can actually do it all the way across, but do it into the mirror. Don't do it into your phone. So now we'll just grab our E27. I did wipe it off, and before this sets, let's just lightly smudge it a little. And by smudge can mean so many different things, but for me, I kind of just press into the lash line and lift, and I'm doing that really quickly. It just kind of fills in gaps. Let's extend that a little. Another reason I'm not really just swiping back and forth is because that can get a little too wild sometimes for me, and that causes this liner to patch up. But just kind of pressing in there and then lifting up just creates a really nice soft effect, and again, more control. Listen, I'm using way too many products. I'm just having fun. You don't need to use all of these products unless you want to, because it's fun. So this is the Color Chameleon Golden Quartz for Hazel Eyes. Let's put that on our waterline. Ooh, that's a really pretty color, nice and bronzy. Yeah, these are the only lashes I wear recently. I love them. I love how comfortable they are. They look good with just about all of my looks. And they're spicy, but then they don't overwhelm the eye look. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna film. I'm gonna leave you with the two shades that I have. There they are. I'll label them the way that they are. I'll hold them up so you can see. But again, I'm gonna do a video. Let me hop off and film that video, but y'all wanted to know the shades. So there they are. Okay, be right back. Excited is an understatement. So it says the shades are supposed to be flexible. I hope so, because these look so yellow/warm. So here is 7C and 10C. Honestly, I think I need to mix. I'm just gonna mix them together. You can see that mixed, it matches really nicely, but you can see that little bit of the lighter one, yellow. Before we move on, you can definitely see those light reflecting particles. Let's see how this works in. Listen, that looks like skin. I mixed up some more and we're just gonna do one side of the face. It's definitely luminous. I'm gonna build up some more on the cheek. So here's a with and without. Let's finish up this side. Okay, I have it on. I don't wanna give too much away about what's been going on and what it's been doing, but here it is. Let's go ahead and finish up the face. Actually, I need to go around my brows. If I have, there's one. Everything is out of control. Take this around my brows on my E29. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a wear test on it. So melty. So I'm just going to do a little bit of my Sephora collection concealer underneath my eyes. I really don't want to change the formula of the foundation, so I'm just going to put it there. I don't want to put it through the center because I'm kind of doing a pre-test even before that wear test we're going to do. I just want to see. I want to look at it at the end. I'm very, very curious how this turns out. So let's work that in with our C31. I love this concealer, by the way. And this brush. Really precision that area. Ooh, that's so nice. Also want you to know that whenever I'm trying a new foundation, I make sure to use products with it that I know are tried and true. Like that Sephora concealer absolutely has never let me down. And then of course I'm going to use my Givenchy powder, which is what I'm using right now. Gucci bronzer, shade 01. That's nice. I want to know your thoughts. What do you think the foundation looks like right now? I'm going to zoom you in just a second. But what do y'all think? Might as well chat here first. Press that in. This bronzer is so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the video, the first impression. I'll post that tonight. And then tomorrow I will do, because I only do a minute there, but we're a family here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an actual, like, I'm going to break it down for y'all here tomorrow. But I do want y'all to see the initial. Oh, it was just this falling out. Let's put that back. I do want to, I have thoughts, not negative thoughts. Y'all know it's a big happy hug over here. But I do have some thoughts, and I thought it would be a lot more fun just to kind of sit down and chat about them on my story tomorrow, where I have a lot more time. But I do want y'all to see that first impression, and that's what I'm going to post tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time. I want to zoom you in because you really and truly can see how shiny it is. And I will say that shiny doesn't always lend itself to textured skin. And I would even say that I have textured skin. In some areas I do, but no, I'm just not going to say I have textured skin. But you can absolutely see the actual particles in this little whisker situation. Turn it into Jean. But you really can. And I'll do back camera. I'll show you in back camera. I think we're going to go for this blush because it really matches those tones. See how pretty that matches? That's really pretty. This is from Ofra, and I love this palette. So let's apply it through here. Perfect. C41, of course. That's nice. It's just like a little whisper situation. Just ties everything together. Nice and smooth. Let's grab our eye pencil again, the one that we used here on our lash line. Let's grab that. And just do a couple dots on the outer part of the eye. Then we'll grab the darkest shade from the Pillow Talk Dreams palette. Smudge that into that pencil. Still pressing, pick up a little bit more of the shadow. Still pressing that in there. Here we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, but I didn't want the pencil. I didn't want it to be too heavy towards the front. And then we'll just use a little bit of this shade. I'm way up here in the sky. We'll just use that to transition it just a little bit underneath. Same color, I'm just doing this side for y'all. This one on the side of the brush for an inner corner highlight. But I want you to notice that I have the product there, and then for the other eye, if you just switch, it'll fit perfectly on this side as well. And then if you don't want to waste your product, you can always just kind of use whatever's left right here in the center. Well, there you go. And then I have the little Pillow Talk Mini. This was sent to me, and this was actually in the little advent calendar. So let's just throw on the lipstick. And then I think we even have Pillow Talk lip liner. We dadgum better, because I've dadgum committed. Yes, this is Pillow Talk. So then I'll kind of grab that lipstick and I will use it to blend and perfect the lip line. So grab the lipstick and then blend. So we're able to blend and perfect. Now let's add this. I'm out of control. I actually bought this. This is Pillow Talk Diamonds. Like, it's a sparkly topper and it's gorgeous. I love these. Okay, we're all done. I just finished the video. I'm gonna post that tonight. And then again tomorrow, because I'm gonna do the wear test and I'm already gonna have it on, we'll talk about it. We'll look at it more on here. I don't wanna give anything away because I do have thoughts and I'm excited to share them with y'all. I love my makeup. I love my eye makeup. It looks wonderful. Ooh, these are so pretty. Look at them. The shimmer and then the mattes. Again, we talked about those mattes. I'm excited. I feel so excited for the new year. I honestly just feel rejuvenated. I might take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off again this week, only to spend it with family. And it's kind of a slow time anyways. And I wanted to reset some of my room here, just to be more efficient in the new year with my makeup and the tutorials. And I'm trying to make a list of things that I want to do educational tutorials on. So I'm just so excited. I love y'all. I wanted to give y'all a back camera shot. This is my back camera. Make sure I'm focused. I might post this on TikTok too or do another one. Okay, I'm gonna go edit that video, and of course I post it on TikTok first because that's where I film. It's just so easy for me to film there, and then I'll post it again. You have the reminder. If you don't have TikTok, it'll be posted here. I'm excited to post it. I'm excited to do the wear test tomorrow, and my heart is full. I love you all so much, and I'll definitely save this to my highlights because this eye look is really nice. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I'll see you in the comments tonight. Face is finished. It's had time to dry down and settle, and I think I like it more the longer I wear it. Now stay tuned for the wear test and more of my final thoughts.